finished. I eat broccoli, sir, but I know that broccoli doesn't have any food value to it. And the reason why it does not, because it's made. You see, God made this body. And who should be best equipped with the knowledge of feeding it? God or man? God. Thank you very much. Now we go to the other one. Let's go to the other one. You see why this question and answer is the better part of the lecture? Look carefully at the word vitamin. If you were to split that word, where would you split it? Where? Vita means what? Life. What does min mean? No way. The smallest part of a liquid dram. That's what it means, the abbreviation, the smallest part of life. That's what vitamin means. But life comes in a small part, or life comes as life whole. But the question that should be asked, we said that the human body is electrical, right? Are vitamins electrical? They're not. They are made from oxides. So when we take a vitamin or protein, we have to ask, is it electrical? And if it is electrical, it has to have a fixed amount of what? Of electrons. That's right, brother. How many electrons does protein have per atom? Dr. Steinberg at the pediatric hospital told me, I don't know. And why do you ask the question? I said, but Dr. Steinberg, you recommend protein to Achilles Stroud that had sickle cell anemia. So you was giving the child something that is non-electrical. And something that has what? Starch. Starch converts in the body into what? And carbonic acid. Meat, uric acid. Milk, lactic acid. Starch, carbonic. C-A-R-B-O-N-I-C. Nuts. That's why they call nuts. Nuts are nothing but starch. But we used to eat nuts, like I ate some pistachios today, out of habit. But the stuff has starch, has no nutrients. Starch is acid. You see? But that's okay, because the brother like myself, like you, the information that we have on nutrition came from who? Europe. The information that we have on life came from who? Europe. But have we begun to question Europe? No, we have not. So it is time for us to question Europe now, because our life is at stake. And I'm not going to allow anyone to face me, whether with a religion, a philosophy, or a food. You're going to show me that this thing is connected to God. If it's not, get away.
Thank you, Dr. Sebi.
And thank you very much.
Dr. Sebi, one other question before he leaves. Someone had asked the question. I told him we had ended the question and answer period about noni juice. I think you've already answered the question about the vitamins. Someone had asked me about noni juice. I don't know if you want to respond to that.
If I take a substance known as kava kava, I would be stimulated where it looked like I'm getting energy. But the fact of the matter is, it is obstructing and it is adverse to my central nerve system. Guarana, kava kava are two substances that you don't put in your mouth. Why? Because they were not made by God. Noni juice. I've been hearing noni juice now like I heard about golden seal, like I heard about aloe vera. Don't you remember 10 years ago how aloe vera hit the market? Everybody was saying the big bags of aloe vera and bottles and all kind of stuff. The panacea for disease was aloe vera. And before aloe vera, it was Pau d'Arco. Before Pau d'Arco, it was golden seal. And now it is what? Noni juice. Well, all you have to do is drink yourself tons of noni juice. But who made noni? The same man that made the African palm oil. The French make noni in those Pacific islands. They cultivate it. Like Chinese cultivate herbs. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot cultivate that which God made, because that which God made only gives fruits once a year. Not twice, once. Just once. Noni juice is prohibited. God prohibits it. Noni juice cures nothing. It doesn't give you any energy because it doesn't have a complete molecular structure. So therefore, it is non-electrical. Don't take my word for it. Take a drop of noni juice and put it under an electron microscope, and there is nothing in it.
Okay, doctor, that was the last of the questions. I just basically want to now just give some information. Dr. Sebi, in our meeting, has agreed